welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of December. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries, also known as a general read. So Aries, these are normally spirit messages. I focus on the spirit and the soul within. So these are really intuitive guidances that, may resonate, may not. So obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This may not be your cup of tea. So as always, listen with a open mind and open heart. My goodness, my nose. I was about to sneeze, you guys. All right. So, what did I see? I did see during meditation, this is big. So all the signs have been very heavy, and I'm still picking up residuals from the eclipse, I feel. And they're really transitional periods here, you guys. So I did see the Nine of Swords and the Sun. So I think things are being illuminated and whatever is being stressed. And I feel like Aries here, overall energy then is the Empress and Five of Wands. And I feel this is you needing to kind of empower, increase your confidence, and really work on you. Empress energy, creative, anything like fertility. I think this is about your own personal growth. So there are things that you've probably released. I wouldn't be surprised if a tower shows up, because I feel like a tower has shown up on almost all the reads. And since you have the Five of Wands, this is about conflict, being defensive, and maybe other people that you're kind of dropping. I think you're dropping friends. I mean, there's a lot of tension, I feel, while you're trying to elevate. And I saw the Sun, so I feel like that's where the Nine of Swords, and Spirit is trying to bring illumination of what that is, and for it not to interfere with this light you're trying to move towards, and where they're trying to move you towards, Aries. So let's see what else we have here for this energy. This is a Major Arcanas. I just love this deck, so I want to see what the Major Arcana shift, even though we already have here with the Empress. Let's see what we got. Spirit, what is the Major Arcana shift for Aries for December? So Chariot, and this is your determination. And I think this is about you sticking to your own progress. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. I feel like there are people, the Five of Wands is those that are interfering with your growth. So I think you need to stay focused and determined. Only allow the energies in your life that are helping you continue this growth, that appreciate you for it, that recognize it so you can continue to grow, who are happy for you, who shower you with love and emotion about your transition, show you support. So I feel, wow, this seems to be a theme with fire, I guess. You're the second fire energy. I just did Leo, and Leo's reading was also about lack of support. So if you guys have Leo in your chart, go check that out. But I feel like this is going to be overall fire's theme. So let's see what your soul's transition is. Ooh. Sorry for the interruption. Just mail. Okay, so anyways, let's see your soul's transition for the month of December, Aries. What is the soul's transition for? Yep, of course, purge and cleanse. So this is big, and I feel you can't allow people to interfere with what's being released, and I think it's also people. So some elements of your life cannot remain. Negative people, behaviors, or circumstance must be purged. I mean, could this not be any more straightforward here? Wow, you guys, fires are going to be intense for me. I wasn't doing all the elements together for a while, and now that I'm back at it, it really shifts my energy. So when I get into fire energies, I usually kind of lose my breath because it's so much. So bear with me, Aries. Okay, so let's see what you guys have to allow. I allow myself to feel secure in all aspects of my life. I mean, that is Empress energy, because when Empress is reversed, it's when we don't feel our best. And I feel this is about you making sure that you feel secure in all aspects of your life. And so your surroundings, if they're not supportive, it's going to disrupt your energy, right? Your creativity, your thrive, your care to even freaking wake up, you know, go to the barber shop or do your hair, or it's just this energy of like, and I think you have to protect the vulnerable space of growth, because it has stages of vulnerability, and sometimes the noise of negative people or even our own behaviors, because we're talking about behaviors, can interfere with the progress and the duration of that period. So let's see what you have to surrender. This Aries needs to surrender. Ooh, my God, you guys. Definitely. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So be effortless and surrender the fear. Let go of the fearless stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. And, you know, for some of you, again, this could be behaviors, right? Effortlessness. Maybe some of you have some controlling ways or pushing in ways that are actually counterproductive. And some of you have these fears interfering, right? Where I feel, because we're talking about stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward, which is what this Chariot is saying, right? You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. You have to recognize that you have balanced so much, and you also have to allow yourself to celebrate the baby steps. And again, pay attention to those around you, because it's those baby steps that sometimes other people want to take away and say like, oh, that's nothing, you know, kind of dismiss you. So please be mindful of that too. Celebrate your baby steps, okay? Like the littlest things. So let's see what else we've got for you, Aries. We've got the Star, emotional withdrawal, victory and success, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. Wow, my goodness. You know, Leo's had the Sun also. Yeah, new beginning, and there goes that Empress energy again. So again, I feel like Spirit is confirming. And then I love that the manifestation here energy, the Magician is under, because this is about our awareness, our alchemization, bringing this new beginning, allowing us to thrive, you know, and really take ownership, right? So the Sun is the illumination. I feel fire signs have a lot of this Sun energy. So let's see if it even appears in Sag. Now I'm curious if this is Sun's gonna show up in Sag as well, because Leo was a lot of illumination, so things are being illuminated, and it's the same thing with people. So, or areas or shadows of ourselves that kind of hold us back. So in your case, it could be behaviors or circumstances, things that we're purging and releasing. Hope, the Star, is healing, it's renewal. And this is, in order to get to this Empress energy, we have to allow our energies to flow and be in renewal. So let's see the Star energy. I'm on the Star, Spirit. Why the Star? Oh my God, the Lovers and the Empress again. Whew. My Aries, my God, talk about Empress. Like, you gotta elevate. This is you. And Lovers for me is not just having to do with relationships. You know, readers normally don't interpret Lovers in this way, but Lovers is the highest vibration of love. It's the deepest love, right? It's how we connect with our relationships, and everything about the soul and the soul evolution has to do with relationships. And the first relationship is you and the universe, you and God consciousness. So this Lovers really is the ascension, and it's the elevation of your own unconditional love and how you're going to show up for everyone. It's the vibrancy that you exude, right? And so you have to nurture this renewal. This is why Spirit is like, no, this purge is for your elevation, and it's also going to change the dynamics and the connections that you're also aligned with. So when we align to these lovers energy, it can't be none of these little guys or these little clowns or these groups of people. And sometimes, yes, it's going to be your mama or your sister or something, because that can cause interference, because it's like sometimes our families really hold us back. And that's why, look at this, we've got, yeah, 7 of Swords, and there goes that 9 of Swords. And you know, this is extremely stressful, and it can definitely bring limitations that you don't need, or confusions that you don't need. So let's see more on this emotional withdrawal, this 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is walking away, right? You got to nurture our space. Give me more on this 8 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. Give me more on this 8 of Cups. 2 of Cups, dear God. 2 twos. So 2 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. And again, this is the balancing of our connections, right? In this deck, it's always make love, not war. We got to find peace. And you're walking away and just kind of, in order to resolve, in order to balance. So for some of you, if it's relatives, then you know the deal. For some of you, if it's a relationship, then you know the deal. For some of you, if it's energetically attached to these energies that held us back, you also need to purge that. Again, they're holding us back. Give me more on the 6 of Wands. Yep, 10 of Swords. For victory and success, we have to recognize what our setbacks are with the 10 of Swords. And in order for our soul to ignite, which is the Ace of Wands. And our soul wants to ignite, and it wants to grow, and it wants to improve. And, you know, you've got, in order to persevere, 6s are persevering, which is also the Lovers, number 6. And you have to really recognize your own setbacks, right? What can easily bring you back to that 5 of Wands where you're dealing with conflict. And so also, what parts of you engage in those kind of vibrations as well, so you can constantly persevere and not let it get to you either, because sometimes it might get to your mind, Aries. But this is about you really allowing your soul to ignite. Let's see I want to clarify. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Give me more on this Ace of Wands. 3 of Swords. Wow. And you know, it is the setbacks again. Give me more on this Ace of Wands. It's heartache. It's like this huge desire. King of Wands. For some of you, it's heartache from a person. You guys could have been dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sag as well. But I think this is just you. And King of Wands is about action, right? It's the fire sign. So again, we're talking about Ace of Wands. You embodying your element here, Aries. Embodying your element and really reducing the fears, reducing the noise. The purge is this 3 of Swords, right? Self-inflicted, 8 of Swords. And really bringing it down, closing that cycle mentally. 10 of Swords, recognizing it, right? So give me more on the Sun. My cards, why are they like this? Give me more on the Sun. Of course. Oh my God. I swear. Let me get one more for the Sun. I'm going to tell you guys why. Why is this 3 of Pentacles flipped? Give me more on the Sun. And the Wands. I said to Leo, the sun is reflecting shadows of ourselves. The opposite of the sun is the moon. We've got the moon. So this is your light and your shadow sides, right? This is a mirror. And what comes up in the purging are going to be the illuminating of our shadows. Now here with the Knight of Wands, it could illuminate where we're not taking action, where we're not really making efforts. And, you know, building that confidence and that security. I think also Knight of Wands has this like kind of free spirit, like impulsive energy as well. So I feel like allow yourself to kind of experience some impulsivity too as well, and not be so confined. This is about stability, 10 of Pentacles. So I want to get some more on this moon. Give me more on this moon here. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, what we hold on to. You know, either we're holding on to too tightly. Again, we're talking about negative people, behaviors. There's something we're holding too tightly on and we need to release. And I think that's what's being reflected here. So let me see this new beginning. Why the Fool? I knew the Sun was going to come out again. So the Sun again, Five of Swords. So the Sun is clarifying our deepest fears, where we feel the most loss. The Five of Swords is where we take our losses. It's like we stop the fighting. It's like there's no point, right? And so the Sun here is illuminating that, where the non-action is. So this is, what do we need to stop in order for us to continue to grow? And I feel this illumination of what it needs for this pursuit of one, happiness, right? Because the Sun is the happiest card of the deck. But this pursuit of happiness and this beginning, this clean slate that will allow us to really embark into a new energy, which again, this ascension, a renewal of you, which is going to allow you to embrace it more. Let's see this Empress energy, because obviously extremely important. Why the Empress? I just dropped it. I guess I have to take them all. Okay, Spirit. So repeat, and it makes sense, you guys, here for the Empress. We've literally got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the King of Wands. And again, we're talking about action here. So new beginnings, everything's with new. Your clarity, your self-love, your renewal, you're taking charge, taking ownership of your mind, right? Reducing this Ten of Swords, reducing this the noise with the Three of Swords, our emotions, nurturing our emotions, really lifting our vibration, which is the highest vibration of love. The Lovers, this renewal. This is about our family. Six of Cups. This could be also past energy. Again, here comes this King of Wands. I think this is just embodying you, right? You are embodying, really seeing your past for what it is, accepting it, purging it, cleansing it, loving it, forgiving it. If this is a person, you know, it seems like strong King of Wands energy, you guys. Someone could be dealing with another fire sign here, or just an energetic, there's a telepathic, there's a magnetic pull with whoever this energy is, if there is someone in your life. But I just feel this is really you, because you're fire, and that's what King of Wands represents. And this is really just you embodying again your element and how to come out. So here shows how it's been hurting. Ten of Swords, it's been tough. There's Three of Swords, fears. You're persevering with the Six of Wands. And then here with the Empress, it shows how you've persevered, allowed yourself to have new beginnings. And this is where Spirit wants you to get, to persevere, to love yourself, to mentally be done with things, to see the past, forgive, see it with unconditional love, embody it, take it as a lesson, and that's it. Run with it. So let's see what the abundance guidance is. What is the abundance for? Raise or promotion. Beautiful. So congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits. I mean, that could be where all of this Empress energy is, because this is elevation. So once you elevate, an increase of abundance will flow. So this is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Yep. Which is what this King of Wands is. Wands are action oriented. So once you set your intentions and you have a positive focus, then everything aligns, because embodying your element, your fire, is an action energy. So you go into action and you do the things you need to do, which is what this Knight of Wands, which I was saying, there's some level of non-action with this Knight of Wands and holding on to too many things or just delaying them. So let's see other guidance for you. Spirit, what other guidance for Aries, please? Storm, even through difficulties, you can be rest assured that this storm will pass. Just go with the flow. It will be over soon. And Empress is definitely a flow energy. So it may feel the purges are always not the easiest energy to process, but it's about change, and it will bring flow, which for a lot of you is abundance, a raise. This is about an increase in your abundance. Flow awaits you. So this is about getting into flow for the increase of abundance that is awaiting for you, right? To change, to shift. Let's get one more guidance. And boundaries. We just talked about this with these individuals in your life. Set and preserve boundaries to protect yourself and your energies. I mean, could that not be more clear about the people also that you're purging? So there are healthy boundaries that need to be placed. Again, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's your sister, your mama, your best friend, whatever the case may be. People should love you and support you in your transitions, in your storms, in your nurturing yourself, whatever that is. We need to protect ourselves, and even from our loved ones sometimes. So Aries, I'm gonna leave it there. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. On to the next message. Bye.